Good morning, guys. I had an interesting thought this morning while I was on my run, and I thought I would share it with you because I've never done this before. I've never actually shared with you the tech, the things that I take with me when I run. So let's get started. Now, obviously, first and foremost, one of the most important things to me, and I've only started doing this recently, is I've added this towel to my head. This is a Frog Togs wickable towel. You put water on it, and basically it'll keep you cool for a long time, like several hours. Unfortunately, I don't normally leave quite enough water in it, so by the time I get about a mile into the run, it's mostly dried out, so I do have to stop and re-wet it. Not a big deal though. Second, of course, we've got a pair of earbuds. These do change from time to time. The ones I do tend to come back to are the Beats X because they've got excellent sound quality and they're comfortable and they just sort of rest on my neck here. They've got good battery life and whatnot. And I put these foam ear tips on them to make them even more comfortable. Moving on down my side, I always keep a Fitbit on me. This is not necessarily to help with running, but just to track my fitness throughout the day. So far this morning I've got about 3,000 steps and it's about 8 a.m. and I've still got another mile and a half to go or so. And then on this hand, you may be able to see it there, I've got my Apple Watch. It's currently keeping track of distance and time using the Nike Plus Run Club app. And then Pokemon Go Plus, because I figure if I'm going to be out and about running, I might as well get a little bit of distance for what I'm doing. I actually might as well get a little credit for the game, as it were. And then in terms of apps, I'll see if I can get some B-roll to show you this. Wow, there's a plane going overhead. But like I said, I use the Nike Plus Run Club app to keep track of the actual distance and time when I'm running. I used to use Map My Run. I've used a bunch of other apps, but this one works really well with the Apple Watch, so I just use that. I also use Spotify. It has an amazing running section. So basically what you do is you go into the search feature on Spotify, you type in running, pick the type of music you want, and it adjusts the music that you hear based upon the speed that you're running at. I've been using it like this for quite a while, basically since they first announced the feature, but I've never said anything about it here, so I thought it was the right time. I regularly run around 155 to 160 beats per minute, and I use that music to help me keep my breathing in check so that I can keep running for longer distances. And of course, last but not least, the thing that I use on my phone is just the Pokemon Go app. I've got it paired up with Pokemon Go Plus. This is not something that I'll be using forever, obviously, but it's something that I find interesting. It helps to keep the run interesting, gives me an excuse to stop and take a breath every now and again to spin a Pokestop. And then just in terms of what phone I actually use, lately I've been using the iPhone SE. It's not a bad little phone. It's actually small enough to be easily carryable, or I can stick it into a pocket and not have to worry too much about it. I was using the Galaxy S8 before that, but then I had a fall and had broke the screen. It's not broken beyond usability or anything like that, but it's just such a large device that I just didn't really feel comfortable carrying it all the time. And of course with the iPhone SE, I'm able to pair up with the Apple Watch. But one way or another, it looks like I've been talking for about 4 minutes now. Those are the things that I take with me when I'm running. And of course, just lots of wickable clothing to help get all this sweat off of me. And sunglasses, or glasses that have transitions lenses in my case. But I've also got a pair of prescription glasses that I can switch out for at home if I'm interested in doing that. Oh, and I did almost completely forget. One of the most important things as a runner is the shoe that you wear, and I do tend to wear Brooks shoes. I've just had the best results with those. Very comfortable, very supportive. They help keep me from turning my foot one way or the other. If you've never had your foot measured professionally and had them look at your gait to see if you over or under pronate, definitely make sure to do that before you go running. It'll help keep your legs in shape and make sure that nothing really gets damaged, which is great. And I think that's where I'm gonna wrap this video up for today. So if any of you guys are runners, let me know what tech I'm missing in terms of my runs. I covered, I think, the majority of what it is that I use when I run, and it's about time for me to get back to it. So thank you guys as always for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't, that's cool too. Subscribe to the channel to get notified about all the new tech videos and whatever else videos I make moving forward. And we'll see you again next time.